homework. This is number 4 from today's homework. We have 4 to the negative second to the third. You could do either rule first, but probably easiest to just multiply. That gives us a total of 4 to the negative 6th, which is the same as 1 over 4 to the 6th. And now you actually have to do some math. 4 to the 6th. You can use your calculator. What is it? Yep. So you got 1 over 4096. Wait. 2048. This used to be a really easy lesson when more people played that 2048 game. Or we got to move the tiles together to make powers of 2. See, that's what happens if you get to 2048 and then you get another one and put them together. Alright, number 5. In this one, what power is this one being raised to? The first power, exactly. Alright, so we have two things being multiplied together with different exponents. We can say that same base, what would be the exponent? 5, because we add them, right? Now add them on this one. Is our answer going to be positive or negative? It is going to be a negative. If you have a negative base to an odd power, you're always going to get a negative answer. But like negative 5 squared would be positive 25. Does that make sense, Adam? Because it's to an even power? But since you're going to multiply by a negative an odd number of times, our answer is going to be negative. It's going to be 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 is 125, times 5 is 625, times 5 is 3125, right? Questions on either of those? Remember, you can use your calculator. If you're only missing it because you don't know how to make 5 to the 5th power, show me your calculator. I'll show you how to do it. Alright, the other part of your homework goes to dealing with, now we don't have numbers, we have variables. You just have to understand the rule. You have to get rid of the negative exponents. So should the ones on top go down, or should the ones on bottom go up? Top should go down, right? So I'll show you step by step. Once you do a few of these, you're going to get way faster at it, bless you. But that's the same as 1 over that w to the 6th times w squared, which is the same as 1 over w to the what power? 8, because we add the exponents. Now, if you don't need to do that middle step, you don't need to do that middle step. Like, if you just realize these two guys want to party downstairs, like, hey, I see you guys partying, can I join? And they just jump in, boom. I always think of this like, first place I lived in college was a 2-story place, right? And we hated each other unless we were hanging out. Right? You'd be trying to sleep and they're making all kinds of noise upstairs because you get all grumpy and get all negative. But then if you ever just went upstairs and were like, man, you guys need to keep it down, you end up staying there for like 3 hours and having a great time. Just go to the other party. You're happier. Alright, number 25. We have two different things, which is fine. They're just being raised to an exponent, so we are allowed to distribute. If I have 2 to the 2nd to the 5th, that's the same as 2 to the 2 to the 5th. What do I do those two numbers? What'd you say? What'd you say though? Oh, no. Remember, power to power, you do what with the exponents? It's your second rule. Look at your rules that you wrote down. You multiply. 2 times 5 is 10. There we go. Y to the 3rd to the 5th is the same as y to the 15th. You can't simplify y to the 15th, but you can simplify the 2 to the 10th. Alright. We knew that 64 was the 6th, so it goes 128 is the 7th, 256, almost there, 512, and then 512 plus 512, 1,024. Good job. So that's the same as 1,024 y to the 15th. Dang, Tim, maybe you should have taken computer science too. Any questions on that one? All right. The number 32. Let's start with the numbers. Easiest way to do this, Adam, is separate all the like terms. I got a 4 on top, a 24 on bottom. Is there any number that reduces? Is there a number that goes into both 4 and 24? Does 4 go into 24? Yeah, how many times? 6, and it goes into 4 once. That reduces that. How about the r to the 4th, r to the 4th? What does that do to each other? Cancels out. Good job. On this one, which s's want to change parties? One's on bottom, want to go up top. So how many total s's are going to be on top? S to the 10th. What's left on bottom? 6. That's it. Game, set, match. You do or don't?